In a nightmare scenario for Kyiv, air defense units failed to intercept a single incoming Russian missile during an overnight blitz. The latest strikes have killed at least about 17 people and injured more than 50 others. As Kyiv is now struggling to stop the barrage, Putin is raising the tempo of his air war. And Ukraine is trying to hit back with its long-range drone attacks deep inside Russia. The question now is not whether the war is escalating, it is how much further it can actually go from here. And our next report tells you more.
The missiles came first. There was no warning beyond the sirens. Just a series of explosions, one after another. Ukraine says it intercepted many of the Russian drones, but none of the missiles. That single fact may be the biggest warning yet about the direction of this war. Kyiv and the surrounding regions were also hit by fatal overnight Russian barrage of missiles.
The night was so terrifying, so hard. It's scary to read the news because these are people, and we've gotten used to waking up thinking, we were lucky today, and that's very scary. My husband is on the front lines, and just imagine how he's worrying that a missile is flying toward my house right now, and every night, instead of resting, he calls to ask, where am I? Have I gone down to the shelter or not?
I couldn't believe it. I'd already been in Kyiv and had heard explosions before, but nothing like today. You couldn't even hear that it was a missile. I don't even know what it was, but you couldn't hear the missile itself. The blast wave just hit the cab. It's a good thing we managed to get out of the truck.
Russia's missile attack destroyed food logistics warehouses in and around Ukraine's capital. These are images from a railway station in Brovary near Kyiv, where 8 bodies were recovered from the platform.
This is an atrocity. I never thought something like this could happen in our country. We haven't slept for 5 years now. There's no sleep. People live in constant fear. We live day to day. That's all. Because there's no other way.
Ukraine's Air Force says it shot down 98 of the 115 drones fired by Russia overnight. But preliminary statistics from the Air Force shows it was unable to shoot down any of the missiles. Kyiv can intercept the vast majority of drones, but still relies on supplies from allies to counter Russian missiles. Kyiv says Moscow fired 24 ballistic missiles. Among them were 4 Zircon missiles which travel at hypersonic speed. Ukraine's air defenses are still fighting, but every interception comes at a price. Every Patriot missile fired is one less available for the next attack, and Russia knows this. For months, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has pleaded for more Patriot systems and more interceptor missiles. He says that Ukraine simply cannot defend every city with the number of systems it has today. Now, another problem is emerging. Even the United States has acknowledged concerns about limited Patriot interceptor inventories as demand grows across multiple theaters, which means replacing the missiles Ukraine fires is becoming even harder. For Moscow, this is becoming a war of attrition. The objective is not only to destroy targets, it is to empty Ukraine's arsenal and force the country to make impossible choices. Kyiv is still striking back deep inside Russian territory, using long-range attack drones to hit military airfields and fuel depots. But back home, the strategic arithmetic has turned fatal. With Western arsenals empty and no interceptors left in reserve, Ukraine is forced to face Putin's expanding ballistic arsenal with completely shieldless skies. Bureau Report, WION. World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.